Good morning, everyone. So today we can discuss the MCQ questions based on the chapter 2, acids, bases, and salts. Okay. So we can start the revision from MCQ questions. This is clear, children? Yes. Okay. So Anne Mary, can you read the first question?
Which of the following is a mineral acid? Option A, hydrochloric acid. Option B, citric acid. Option C, acetic acid. Option D, lactic acid.
Okay. Which of the following is the mineral acid? Option A, hydrochloric acid. Option B, citric acid. Option C, acetic acid. Option D, lactic acid. Which one, Anne Mary?
Hydrochloric acid.
Yes, hydrochloric acid. What is mineral acids? Mineral acids. Anyone?
Acids made from minerals.
Okay, acids that can prepare from minerals or the acids that we are used in laboratories, they are known as mineral acids. Then what about the three? Yeah, Melvin?
Can you see me?
Once again, Melvin?
Can you see me?
Yes, I can see you. Okay. So the remaining three, citric acid, acetic acid, and lactic acid, they all are naturally occurring acids. Okay. Naturally occurring acids. So can you tell me the source of citric acid? Citric acid is obtained from?
Oranges and lemons.
Yeah, orange, lemon, etc. Okay, then what about acetic acid? Acetic acid. What is the source of acetic acid? Anyone? Source of acetic acid.
Vinegar.
Yeah, it's vinegar. Okay. Then lactic acid? Lactic milk, curd. Okay, that's from curd. So citric acid, that from orange, lemon, etc. Citrus fruits. Acetic acid, that is from vinegar. Then lactic acid, that is from curd. Okay. Then the second question. Rizwan, can you read second question? Rizwan? I can't hear you.
Ma'am, can you hear me now?
Yes, yes.
Which of the following statement is incorrect about acid? Acid conducts electricity. Acid do not corrode metal. Acid gives hydrogen ions after
Dissociation.
dissociation. All of the above are correct.
Okay. Which of the following statement is incorrect about acids? Okay. Which of the following statements is incorrect about acids? Option A, acids conduct electricity. Then option B, acids do not corrode metals. Option C, acids gives hydrogen ions after dissociation. Option D, all of the above are correct. So among these four statements, which statement is incorrect? What about the first statement? Acids conduct electricity. Is the statement right or wrong?
Acid contains electrons.
Acids conduct?
Electricity.
Yeah, that's right statement, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Then what about second one? Acids do not corrode metals.
False statement.
Yeah, it's a false statement, right? We already learned about corrosion. Acids, then moisture, air, carbon dioxide, all these factors that will affect the metals and that leads to corrosion, right? So the second statement, that's the incorrect statement about acids. The third one also correct. Acids gives hydrogen ions after dissociation. Dissociation means what? Breaking down of that compound. So when HCl, it is dissociated, what will form? H plus and Cl minus, right? So hydrogen ions are formed after dissociation. So the second statement, that is the incorrect statement. Okay. Then third question. Prajot, can you read third question? Prajot,
Yes, ma'am.
can you read third question?
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm.
Which of the following acids is present in sour milk?
Hmm.
G. Glio and
Glycolic acid.
glycolic acid, oxalic acid, lactic acid, citric acid.
Okay. Which of the following acids is present in sour milk? Option A, glycolic acid. Option B, oxalic acid. Option C, lactic acid. Option D, citric acid. Prajot, can you tell me? Which one is the correct answer? Sour milk. Sour milk means what happens when milk becomes sour? That is curd, right? It is converted to curd. So which is the acid present in curd?
Lactic.
Yes, option C, lactic acid. Okay. So the acid present in sour milk or curd, that is lactic acid. Then next question. Adidev, can you read fourth question?
Yes, ma'am. Which of the following acid is present? Which of the following acid? Which of the following is acidic in nature?
Hmm.
Option A, lime juice. Option B, human blood. Option C, lime water. Option D,
Antacid.
antacid.
Okay. Which of the following is acidic in nature? Option A, lime juice. Option B, human blood. Option C, lime water. Option D, antacid. Which one?
Option
Lime juice.
Lime juice.
Okay, option A, lime juice. In the case of lime water and antacid, they are bases. Okay, bases. So the acidic nature that's shown by lime juice. Then fifth question. John Samuel, can you read fifth question?
Select the acid which contain 4 hydrogen atoms in it.
Okay.
Option A,
Hmm.
formic acid. Option B, sulfuric acid. Option C,
Nitric acid. Option A, formic acid. Option B, sulfuric acid. Option C, nitric acid. Option D, acetic acid. Okay. So to find out the answer for this question, we have to draw the structures or write the structures of each type of acid. Okay, tell me what's the chemical formula of sulfuric acid? Sulfuric acid. What's the chemical?
SO4.
Yeah, H2SO4. So how many hydrogen atoms are there?
2.
2. Okay.
2.
Then what about nitric acid? What's its chemical formula?
Na.
Hmm.
N2.
2
NH3.
Hmm.
N2.
H.
No.
Only that's all.
HNO3. That is HNO3. NH3 is ammonia. Then N2 is nitrogen. Okay. HNO3. That's the chemical formula of nitric acid. So how many hydrogen atom here in nitric acid?
1.
1. Okay. Then next one, formic acid. What is formic acid? Formic acid is present in what? What is the source of
Ants.
formic acid?
And bees.
Yeah. And then bee sting, then certain plants, they all produce small amount of formic acid, right? Actually, the chemical formula of formic acid, that is HCOOH. So you have to note this chemical formula. Formic acid, that is HCOOH. Okay. It is also known as methanoic acid. Methanoic acid. HCOOH. So how many hydrogen atoms here?
2.
2. Okay. The next one is acetic acid. Okay. Acetic acid. It is otherwise known as ethanoic acid. Okay. You will learn about this different types of acid in organic chemistry. The basic of this chapter in this year itself, carbon and its compounds. But I think the portions related to these acid, alcohol, aldehyde, these are deleted for this year. I think so. Okay, so here the chemical formula of acetic acid, that is CH3COOH. Okay, CH3COOH. So what about the number of hydrogen atoms here?
4.
Hmm?
4.
4. 3 hydrogen atoms here, then 1 at the end, right? So there are 4 hydrogen atoms. So now you can tell me, select the acid which contains 4 hydrogen atoms in it.
Acetic.
Acetic acid.
Okay, option D, acetic acid. What is the source of acetic acid?
Curd, milk.
Curd,
Sour milk.
that is lactic acid, right? Lactic. Source of acetic acid?
Vinegar.
Vinegar. Do not get confused with both these, okay? Acetic acid, that's from vinegar. Lactic acid, that's from curd or sour milk. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So have we completed these questions, children? 5 questions.
Yes, ma'am.
All of you? Shall I move to next page? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Sweet. So 6th question. Okay. 6th question. Pratyush, can you read 6th question?
Match the acids given in column 1 with their correct source given in column 2 and select the correct answer using the options given below.
Okay.
Column 1, A lactic acid, B citric acid, C acetic acid, D oxalic acid.
Okay.
Column 2,
2.
tomato, curd, oranges, vinegar.
Okay. So here in the first column, different types of naturally occurring acids are given. And in the second column, you can see the different sources of this naturally occurring acids are given. So we have to match the column 1 with column 2. Okay. So we can start with the first one, that is lactic acid. So Pratyush, can you tell me which one is the source of lactic acid?
Curd,
Okay. Lactic acid, curd. Then Anne Mary, what about citric acid?
Orange.
Yeah, citric acid, oranges. Then what about acetic acid?
Vinegar.
Okay,
Vinegar.
yes. Acetic acid, vinegar. Then what about oxalic acid?
Tomato.
Tomato. So which is the correct answer here? Option A, B, C, and D.
D.
Which one?
D.
Okay, option D. 2, 3,
D.
4, 1. Right? 2, 3, 4, 1. So you have to learn the sources of this naturally occurring acids. Lactic acid, curd, citric acid, oranges, acetic acid, vinegar, oxalic acid, tomato. Then next one, question number 7. Ashik, can you read question number 7?
Yes, ma'am. Which of the following statement is not correct? A. All metals carbonates react with acid to give a salt, water, and carbon dioxide.
Hmm.
Option B, all metal oxides reacts with water to give salt and acid. C, some metals react with acid to give salt and hydrogen.
Hmm.
D, some non-metals oxidize
Non-metal
Oxides.
oxides.
reacts with water to form an acid.
Okay. Which of the following statement is not correct? First one, all metal carbonates react with acid to give a salt, water, and carbon dioxide. Option B, all metal oxides react with water to give salt and acid. Then option C, some metals react with acids to give salt and hydrogen. Then option D, some non-metal oxides react with water to form an acid. So among these four options, which of the following statement is not correct?
Option D.
Some non-metal oxides react with water
And
to
option D.
form an acid.
Option D. Are you sure?
Option C. Option B.
You can tell me what about the nature of metallic oxides? Nature of metallic oxides.
Basic.
Basic.
They are basic in nature, right? So when they are reacting with water, they will produce alkali, right? Then what about the nature of non-metallic oxides?
Acidic.
Nature. Acidic. So they will react with salt to give acidic solutions. Okay. So among this B and D, which statement is incorrect?
D.
Yeah, option B. Because here all metal oxides react with water to give salt and base. Okay, because metallic oxides are basic in nature and non-metallic oxides are acidic in nature. So you can write this point along with this. Metallic oxides are basic in nature. Okay. All of you, please switch on your videos. Arjun, Apsana, Nirubama, Hadedi, Haya, Hain Steve, Meghna, Rifa, Fia, Aman, Sainaba, Johan, Aditya, all of you. Savio. So now we can discuss question number 8. Okay, question number 8. Hain Steve, can you read question number 8?
Which gas is evolved when hydrochloric acid is added in first test tube containing small pieces of marble and then in second test tube containing single granules?
Okay, which
Option-
gas is evolved when hydrochloric acid is added in first test tube containing small pieces of marble and then in second test tube containing zinc granules? And the options, now you can read the options.
H2 is first test tube, O2 in the second test tube, CO2 in first test tube, H2 in second test tube, O2 in first test tube, CO2 in second test tube, Cl2 in first test tube, CO2 in second test tube.
Okay, which gas is evolved when hydrochloric acid is added in first test tube containing small pieces of marble and then in second test tube containing zinc granules? So you can tell me, children, what will be the product when hydrochloric acid is react with marble? What is the chemical formula of marble? CaCO3. Okay, calcium carbonate. So calcium carbonate will react with HCl. What will be the gas formed? Yes.
CaCl.
Gas.
Hydrogen gas.
Look here.
Oxygen.
CaCO3,
Carbon
HCl.
dioxide.
Yeah, carbon dioxide will be formed. Okay, carbon dioxide will be evolved. Look at the formula CaCO3, right? So the carbon dioxide CO2 will be evolved from that test tube. So this is the product formed in the first test tube. Then the second test tube, it will contain zinc. Zinc plus HCl. It's a metal. So you can tell me which gas will be produced when metals react with acids?
Hydrogen.
Yes, it's hydrogen. So H2 will be evolved. So you can tell me which is the correct option, children? This is the first
B.
tube and this is the second test tube. Option?
B.
Okay, option
B.
B. CO2 in first test tube and H2 in second test tube. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, the ninth question. Ninth question, it's not a direct question, but you can guess the answer, okay? When dilute sulfuric acid reacts with iron sulfide, the gas evolves. Option A, hydrogen sulfide. Option B, sulfur dioxide. Option C, sulfur trioxide. Option D, vapor of sulfuric acid. Okay, so now we can write the reaction. Dilute sulfuric acid. What's the formula of sulfuric acid? Yeah, H2SO4.
H2S.
Then here the sulfuric acid reacts with iron sulfide. Okay, iron sulfide. So what will be the chemical formula of iron sulfide, children? Iron sulfide.
FeSO4.
No. Iron sulfide, not sulfate. Iron sulfate, that is FeSO4. Iron sulfide.
FeSO3.
FeS. Okay. H2SO4 reacts with FeS. That is iron sulfate. Just write the reaction. Iron sulfide. So, can you predict the product, children? H2SO4 plus FeS.
Hydrogen sulfide. Sulfide.
Yeah, H2S. Then what will be the next product?
Ferrous sulfate.
Yes, iron sulfate or ferrous sulfate. So, which type of reaction is this? Double displacement reaction, because these two ions exchange with each other, right? So hydrogen sulfate gas will be evolved. So among these four options, which one is the answer? Option A, hydrogen sulfide. Option B, sulfur dioxide. Option C, sulfur trioxide. Option D, vapor of sulfuric acid. Which one?
Hydrogen sulfide.
Option A, hydrogen sulfide. So all of you please write down this reaction along with this question. Okay, H2SO4 plus FeS. FeS is known as iron sulfide. This one is iron sulfate or ferrous sulfate. Sulfate. Okay. And H2S gas, it will be evolved. That is hydrogen sulfide. Have we completed, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then question number 10. Question number 10. Nirubama, can you read question number 10?
Which of the following gives OH minus ions on dissociation in water?
Okay, which of the following gives OH minus ions on dissociation in water? Read the options.
Option A, calcium carbonate. B, iron sulfide. C, calcium oxide. D, all of this.
Okay. So which of the following will gives OH minus ions on dissociation in water? You have learned this reaction. I think in the beginning of chapter 1. Not beginning, under the heading types of,
Ma'am, all of these.
no,
Calcium oxide.
calcium oxide. Do you remember calcium oxide dissolved in water? It will be converted to which product?
Calcium hydroxide.
Calcium hydroxide. That is Laked lime, right? So here the answer is calcium oxide. The reaction is like this: CaO plus H2O. What will be the product? CaOH twice, calcium hydroxide. And this on dissociation, it will produce Ca2 plus 2OH minus ions. Okay. CaO, that is quicklime. When it is dissolved in water, it will become slaked lime, right? Slaked lime. This slaked lime is dissociated into Ca2 plus ions and 2OH minus ions. Ca2 plus ions and 2OH minus ions. Calcium oxide, that is CaO. Always remember those names: common name, chemical formula. Okay. CaO, that is calcium oxide. Its common name is quicklime. Then CaOH twice, it is calcium hydroxide. Its common name is slaked lime. Then CaCO3, that is calcium carbonate. Its common name limestone, marble, etc. Clear? Okay.
Yes,
Then,
ma'am.
okay, question number 11. Melvin, can you read question number 11?
Which of the following hydroxide is not an alkali? Option A, ammonium hydroxide. Option B, calcium hydroxide. Option C,
Copper hydroxide. Option D.
hydroxide or hydroxide.
Option D, sodium hydroxide. So which of the following hydroxides is not an alkali? What's the difference between base and alkali, children?
Alkali is
Hmm.
that alkali is metal type. Acid.
No, alkali is base itself.
Ma'am,
The
alkaline is a mixture of solutions.
mixture of
Solutions.
what is the difference?
Sodium water.
Sodium hydroxide.
Yes, the base that dissolved in water, that is known as alkali. Okay, that's
Sodium
the only
hydroxide.
difference. Yeah, all alkalis are bases, but all bases are not alkalis, because the bases that are soluble in water, they are known as alkali. Clear? Both
Yes,
are
ma'am.
basic in nature. Bases are basic in nature. Alkali also basic in nature. The only difference between base and alkali is that the bases that are soluble in water, they are known as alkali. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we can check among these four options, which one is not an alkali. Okay. Which
Copper
is the
hydroxide.
copper hydroxide. Why? Virus 1, your answer is correct. Copper hydroxide.
That I just guessed now.
I told you the definition of alkali, right? You can tell me like,
Because copper is metal.
yeah,
Ma'am, copper is base.
copper is metal, calcium, then sodium also metal, right? The reason is that copper hydroxide, it will not dissolve in water. We have learned in chapter 3 about the reactivity of different metals, right? In the case of this copper, it is not much reactive with water, right? So here, this copper hydroxide, it does not dissolve in water. Okay, so it cannot able to convert into the form of alkali. It's a base, but it is not soluble in water. That's why it does not belongs to the category of alkali. Clear? So we can write the reason also here. Copper hydroxide is not soluble in water. Is not soluble in water. That's the reason. So hence it is a base, not an alkali.
Yes, ma'am.
Hadevi, can you read question number 12?
Sodium hydroxide and potassium hydroxide are
Used as electrolytes. Options?
true,
Hmm.
B false, C can't say, D partially true.
Okay. Sodium hydroxide and potassium hydroxide are used as electrolytes. Option A, true. B, false. C, can't say. D, partially true or false. What about the nature of the sodium hydroxide and potassium hydroxide, children?
Highly reactive.
What about the nature, acidic or basic?
Acidic.
I told you many times.
Basic.
When you hear the term hydroxide, that belongs to the category of bases. Okay. Sodium hydroxide and potassium hydroxide both are bases. And in the category of alkali, they belongs to the category of alkali because they are soluble in water. Okay. So if they are soluble in water, that means they can dissociate into the form of ions. These ions are otherwise known as electrolytes and they can able to conduct electricity. Okay. So what about the statement? Is this true or false? True or false?
True.
Yeah, it's true.
True.
Okay, the reason is that sodium hydroxide and potassium hydroxide both are bases. Both are bases and soluble in water. They dissociate into ions or electrolytes and conduct electricity. Okay, that's why they are known as electrolytes. Clear? Sodium hydroxide and potassium hydroxide are bases and both these bases are soluble in water. They dissociate into the form of ions or electrolytes and they will conduct electricity. Shall I move to next question?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So 13th question. Which of the following statement is incorrect about bases? Okay. Which of the following statements is incorrect about bases? Option A, bases are bitter in taste. Option B, they are soapy to touch. Option C, they are corrosive in nature. Option D, all bases are alkali. Bases are bitter in taste. They are soapy to touch. They are corrosive in nature. Then all bases are alkali.
All bases are alkali.
Yes, that's the incorrect statement. And what is the correct statement?
Bases
All alkalis are bases.
All alkalis are bases, but all bases are not alkali. Okay. Bases that are soluble in water, they are known as alkali. So option D, this is the incorrect statement. So you can write the correct statement. All alkalis are bases. then bases that are soluble in water are alkali. Okay, then question
Yes,
number
ma'am.
14. Which of the following combination justify that lime water is basic in nature? Okay, which of the following combination justify that lime water is basic in nature? Option A, CaOH twice plus CO2. Option B, CaOH twice plus NaOH. Option C, CaOH twice plus NaCl. Option D, both B and C. Both B and C.
Both B and C.
Look at the options. Here the correct answer is option A. Okay, you can just write the reason also. Here the CO2. CO2 is an acidic oxide. Okay, CO2 is an acidic oxide. What's the reason? Non-metallic oxides are acidic in nature, right? Carbon is a non-metal. So carbon reacts with oxygen to form carbon dioxide. It is a non-metallic oxide, right? So non-metallic oxide that is acidic in nature. So the CO2 is an acidic oxide. When it reacts with CaOH twice, that is a base, right? CaOH twice, that's a base. Lime water CaOH twice, otherwise known as lime water. Okay, it gives salt and water. Salt and water. We have learned that in neutralization reaction, only acids and bases combine together to form salt and water, right? Here CO2 is already an acidic oxide, so we can confirm that the CaOH twice, that is basic in nature. If this one is acidic, other one is basic, right? That's why they are producing salt and water. Only acid and base combine together to form salt and water. That is neutralization reaction. Okay, so here the carbon dioxide, that is a non-metallic oxide, that is acidic in nature, that is an acidic oxide when it reacts with a base to form salt and water. That's why we can confirm that the nature of calcium hydroxide or lime water, that is basic. This calcium hydroxide is otherwise known as lime water. There are loads of common names for this calcium hydroxide. We have learned slaked lime, right? Lime water is also the common name for this calcium hydroxide. So option A is the correct answer. Okay. Clear, children? Have you completed this one?
Yes, ma'am.
All of you? Yes. So we can discuss the remaining questions in the next class. And all of you, please note this. For the next week, you have to revise chapter 2, acids, bases, and salts, till the portion indicators. That means from page number 17 to page number 24. Okay, 17 to 24. You have to revise this portion very well for the next week. I will tell you. Yes, one.
For when we should.
Next class on next Thursday, right? So you have to revise this portion for next Thursday. I will tell you the exact date for your examination, but you can start the learning from this day itself. Okay. So you have to prepare for the next class. Clear? So let me take your attendance. Just wait. Adil. Adil. Absent. Aditya Nair. Children, switch on your videos. Aditya absent. Aditya is Krishna.
Present.
Okay. Apsana. Apsana. Aman.
Present, ma'am.
Amina. Anjida Beni.
Present.
What happened to you, Anjida, in the last class yesterday?
Last class I woke up late, so
Okay. And Mary,
Present, ma'am.
Arjun, Ashik,
Present, ma'am.
Badra,
Present, ma'am.
Emil, Pia, Hadeedi,
present, ma'am.
Hadi Amin,
Present, ma'am.
Haya,
Present, ma'am.
Kane Steve, Johan,
Present, ma'am.
John Samuel, Muhammad Rizwan,
Present, ma'am.
Lolita.
And John is present.
Okay, okay. Lolita. Absent. Meghna,
Present, ma'am.
Melvin, Muhammad Aman. Absent. Nas Parveen.
Present, ma'am.
Yeah. Nirubama,
Present, ma'am.
Nisia. Absent. Surya. Absent. Adidev. Present. Prajod.
Present, ma'am.
Present. Pratyush present. Rifa.
Present, ma'am.
Okay, Rose.
Present, ma'am.
Sainaba. Sainaba. Savio.
Present, ma'am.
Vishnu.
Present, ma'am.
Vishnu Priya.
Present, ma'am.
Okay. So all of you revise this portion from chapter 2, acids, bases and salt, till the topic indicator for the next class. Okay. Then we can discuss the remaining questions in the next class. Okay, children? Okay, so thank you all. Bye. See you in the next
Thank you,
class.
ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.